All right, we're going to continue. Just a few more examples here of using angle addition to find out angle measures. Well, angle addition in solving equations. So here we have, we're trying to find the measure of LMA, angle LMA. Let's see, we know that AMN is x plus 94, and that LMA is x plus 73, and the big angle is 151 degrees. So we say that x plus 94 plus x plus 73 equals 151. We'll combine like terms. We've got two x's. Let's see, 94 and 73, that's 167 equals 151. Okay, we're going to subtract 167 from both sides. Leaves us with 2x, and that is, let's see, 16, negative 16. Sorry about that. Divide by 2 on both sides, and we get x equals negative 8. So then we have to go back into LMA. Measure of angle LMA is x plus 73. And that's actually going to be negative 8 plus 73. And negative 8 plus 73 is, well, the same as 73 minus 8, which is 65. Measure of angle LMA. I'm going to put a box around it there. All right. Let's take a look here. Next door, we have, let's see, we're trying to find KLH. KLH, we know that KLH is 3x plus 1, and that MLH, let's see, we have HLM is 10x, and the big angle is 157 degrees. So we end up with 10x plus 3x plus 1 equals 157. Let's see, we'll combine like terms here. We get 13x plus 1 equals 157. Let's see, take away 1 from each side. 13x equals 156. I'm going to divide both sides by 13. Let's see, 13 would be 10 13s would be 130, and it's 2 more 13, so it's 12. So x is 12. Then to find out what KLH is, KLH, let's go back in here. Measure of angle KLH, 3x plus 1. That's 3 times 12 plus 1. And 3 times 12 is, let's see, 36 plus 1. Hold on. Oops, I better fix that. Which is 37. Equals 37 degrees. Measure of KL. Angle symbol there. Okay. And that one's done. Let's pause here for a second. Okay, next up, we are trying to find, let's see, KLI. KLI is 11x plus 1. We've got ILM, 8 plus 18x, and the big angle is 154. So let's see, we have 8 plus 18x plus 11x plus 1 equals 154. Combine like terms. 11x and 18x is 29x. 8 and 1 is 9. 154. Take away 9 from each side. We've got 29x equals 145. Divide by 29. Let's see. 29 times 5. 20 times 5 would be 100, and 9 times 5, so it's 5. X equals 5. Then we go back in, we're trying to find KLI. Measure of angle KLI is 11x plus 1. But that's going to be 11 times 5 plus 1. And let's see, 11 times 5 is 55 plus 1. And so we end up with 56 degrees. Measure of angle KLI. And we'll circle it. Okay. Number 10, we're trying to find the measure of JKD. So we know that JKD is x plus 39. We know that DKL, x plus 101, and that the big angle is 138. So we're going to go with x plus 39 plus x plus 101 equals 138. Combine like terms, I've got 2 x's plus 39 and 101 is 140. Okay, we're going to subtract 140 from each side. Leaves us with 2x equals negative 2. Divide by 2, x equals negative 1. Then we'll go back over here. JKD, measure of angle JKD is x plus 39. We're going to replace the x with a negative 1 plus 39, and we end up with 38 degrees is the measure of angle JKD. Okay. Next up, we have, let's see, we're supposed to find JQR. JQR is 4x plus 14, and PQR, this one's a little bit different. The big angle, PQR, is 14x minus 5, and then PQJ is 71, so we end up with 4x plus 14 plus 71 equals 4x, 14x minus 5. So over on this side, I'm going to start by combining some like terms. 4x plus, see, it'd be 85 equals 14x minus 5. Let's see, we're going to add 5 to both sides. 4x plus 90 equals 14x. Now I'll take 4x away from each side. That leaves us with 90 equals 10x. Divide by 10 on both sides. 9 equals x. Now we're trying to find, let's see, JQR. Measure of angle JQR is 4x plus 14. We've got x is 9. Okay. So then 4 times 9 is 36. And 36 and 14 is 50. So measure of angle JQR is 50 degrees. All right, well, one more example here. So we're supposed to find JEF. We've got that JEF is 15x plus 3. We've got DEF, that's the big angle, 5 plus 45x. And DEJ is 92 degrees, so this is similar to the last one. So we've got 15x plus 3 plus 92 degrees equals 5 plus 45x. So I'll start out by doing a little combining like terms here. 15x plus 95, 5 plus 45x. We'll take 5 away from each side. 15x plus 90 equals 45x. Now I'm going to take away 15x from each side. 90x, well, that's not just 90, equals 30x. Now divide by 30 on both sides, and we get 3 equals x. I want to find JEF. Measure of angle JEF is 15x plus 3. Got that from the original problem. Let's see, but x is 3. And I've got 15x and an additional x, because 3 is x, so I could think of this as 16x, or 16 times 3. I got 16 3's all put together, and that would be 48. So measure of angle JEF equals 48. So remember, basically you're setting up an equation. Whatever you have your expression for the two small angles, you'd add them together and you get the expression for the big angle. Sometimes the expression for the big angle will be just a number, and sometimes it'll be a variable expression. And you solve the resulting equation, and then you're going to have to go back and substitute that value into one of the expressions in order to figure out what the actual angle measure is. All right. Good work.